Hello my friends, my name is Dadcraft73 and welcome back to another episode from the Truly Bedrock Let's Play server. Oh man, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking care of yourself and you're doing all right. That is for sure and for certain. Hey, listen, I know the videos have been there's been like a slowdown in the schedule. That you shouldn't read anything into that other than I've been fighting Slack. I mean, not like in real life. We have a challenge. We're trying to grind out a shulker box full of diamonds the fastest. And we have to do it on our live streams, and that means I have been spending lots of time live streaming and not much time making videos because I have sort of a limited schedule already. So, that doesn't mean I don't want to make videos. That means I gotta be slack. You know how it is. Let me show you how we've been doing. Today is January the 8th. I'm not sure exactly when you'll see this video, but today is the evening of January the 8th. I haven't live streamed yet today, but this is where we're at. So this is how much diamond ore we've mined. So 11 stacks and a half. We have this much more to go. So we're trying to race to see who can fill up a shulker box first. If you want to come check us out, either Slack Lizard or myself on our live streams, the link to my Twitch channel is in the description box down below. And until that box is full, we're going to be live streaming every day, every night, I guess. I'm so exhausted. But that doesn't mean I haven't been doing some other stuff around the Truly Bedrock world, namely getting all the materials ready to get put back in to the diamond tree because we've been neglecting our concrete business. And in these shulker boxes, there are stacks on stacks of concrete, all the different kinds of colors. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to make a little bit. I must have got myself distracted there, but that's okay. But I've got all the different colors. We went through our book that we had, and I've got all the pieces parts together. We also have a little bit of sand. I don't have quite the sand that I need, and I'm out of a little bit of the terracotta colors, but at least we're going to be able to restock all of our concrete colors. And we're going to do that together, I think. We're going to head over there to the diamond tree because, I don't know, I may have sold some more stuff. I don't really know. I hope not. I know it's a weird thing to say, but oh man, this is a ton of concrete. I mean, there's just every one of these shulker boxes is essentially clear full, and then over here there's a bunch more. Yeah, I'm sure Tistom's going to be super happy if he's been short on concrete. Now, let me just show you real quick how all of this concrete was made. Essentially, I just get into my concrete maker here. If you don't know what the deal is here, these are half slabs, on the top, top half, and then they're waterlogged with water. So this acts as like a source block of water. I've got a depth strider on my boots, so I can kind of skate through here pretty quick. And literally, all I've been doing is standing here in this tunnel, running backwards, right-clicking, putting down all the concrete. And this concrete tunnel was long enough to do 4 stacks at a time. We have a video on how we built this, but it's super simple. All it is a long, long tunnel that allows us to put down 4 stacks of concrete powder and have it convert into concrete, and then we just run down with our pick and break it. Now, there's probably ways to make this faster. A lot of people have suggested putting soul sand on the bottom and using that soul speed enchant, or using like a beacon with run speed, but it only takes me just I don't know, a few minutes to do 4 stacks of concrete, and it's actually kind of fun and just kind of laid back. You know, if I have to grind a whole bunch, I'll put in a bunch of music and just kind of mess around here, and I can kind of look off camera and those type of things. Now, the only thing that you need to be aware of if you're going to make one of these yourself, I mean, it's super simple. You got to leave yourself an extra block here, because it actually needs, the edge of the concrete needs to touch a source block of water or to get converted, so, or to touch water. So if you've put a piece of concrete powder in this spot right here, it won't get converted until you break that block. So it's 257 blocks long, this tunnel. And now all I do is I try to get out as far as I can in front of me, so I'm breaking on the very edge of the range with my pick, and then I can sort of just run forward, and it's not too bad. we'll be able to grind out these stacks pretty quick. So let me finish up all this light gray concrete. Let's get this thing done. I'm going to load up all those shulker boxers in my inventory, and I'll meet you over at the diamond tree, and then we'll just go through and make sure we add all the colors back into where they go, and then we can make sure that we post on like the Truly Bedrock Discord and our internal shopping area. Let everybody know that the diamond tree is jacked up and ready to go, full again of concrete, and I can rake in more diamonds. All right, let me get all this done. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so now all that's left to do is to go through all of these boxes, get out all the pieces parts that we've got, and put them in the appropriate shulker boxes. I'm hoping I did my math right. I'm pretty sure I did. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. But so we go up here and look at red, right? We put all of these guys in there like so. Yeah, okay. We have some more red because there was some red powder running around. Let's see, here's blue. We put all the blue ones in there. I mean, I guess, and I think we still have, like, in various chests, there might be some blue and other colors, because we also converted all of the concrete powder that we had to instead of selling concrete powder, we're just selling the real deal. The concrete powder is easy to make. It's just a click of a couple buttons. But now we've got all the colors. Okay, so I'm going to fill these back up. You can see that some of these are completely empty. I'll let you know if we sell anything. I don't think we have because we're sort of out of stock. I'm going to get in here and do the work that I need to. I'll meet you back on the other side. Now, we do have a couple other little odds and ends that we're going to be selling over here at the old diamond tree that we weren't selling before. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's just one new item that we're going to sell. Anyway, I'll find it whenever I get to it in this mess of boxes. But I brought some spruce leaves over here. I'm going to maybe take... I don't know what I'll end up taking out of here if we take out anything. But we're going to sell some spruce leaves. Maybe we'll put them right in here. We'll change the sign to be a spruce leaf sign. Just something else for people to build with. We don't have the greatest selection of logs, but having a bunch of spruce leaves might not be a bad idea. And I have a feeling over the course of the next couple weeks or so, we're going to be getting tons and tons of those leaves. So maybe we could sell a little bit. All right, I'm going to go through and do all the clean up work that needs to be done. Get all the pieces parts out of here. Put them in the appropriate boxes up on the wall, and then we've got a little more stuff to do around here. We've got to send a little bit of a message, I think, today. I'm tired. Oh, there's the spruce leaves. I'm tired of some of the craziness that's been going on, and we're not getting our money. Zloy is supposed to pay us. Listen, we use good faith. I guess being like a faithful and loyal member of the community sometimes doesn't get you very much. You got to be underhanded and dirty. But listen, we put all of our money in the vault over there. Zloy said it was safe, no question. And then it wasn't even in there for like 24 hours until it got robbed. And now Zloy hasn't even like contacted us about paying us our money back. I mean, I think the only thing that I can think of that has happened is Loy is trying to run some kind of scam. So we have to send an appropriate message today, and we're going to take care of that. So he's going to know that we know that he knows he hasn't paid us yet. Dang it. All right, I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I've got the diamond tree completely loaded down with all the different concrete colors, all the pieces, parts. We've added the new spruce leaves. We put in some sand, some blackstone, filled up. All the things are taken care of. We're still missing a little bit of terracotta. We got to go on a mission and grind out a bunch, but I think we're okay. I mean, terracotta is really not a hot commodity. I think it's the concrete that's going to be key, especially with the work that's being done over at the beach area, the holiday area that we've got going on. Oh, man, if you haven't seen some of the videos, especially from Foxy, I believe, and Groove, I think, did a little bit of work over there, as well as Slack. They're working on getting that thing ready to go. We're going to be over there at some point in the future. Not sure exactly when, because we got to get, oh man, whatever. We got to get these diamonds mined. Anyway, now, look, we're back here at the All Store. This is Loy's store. He's trying to keep it stocked up and make some diamonds, I guess. I don't know if he's actually selling anything. I mean, maybe he's selling some stuff. Shroom lights, 1 diamond for 16. Sand, 1 diamond for 64. There's not a whole lot of resources in here. I don't know why people are not buying from the diamond tree. Oh, he's buying and selling for the same price, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I'm all good. We're in perfectly good shape here. Oh, he's left that door open. Let's not worry about that. He got any money in there? Yeah, look, he's got some money in there. People have been buying him out. Maybe he's been selling stuff. Oak logs? Maybe he's got the word out that now people are over here spending money. Well, we just want him to be safe. you know, there's a criminal element here on the server. I don't know exactly what's going on, but we want him to be 100% safe. So I've made it so we're going to install some security guards over here for our old buddy Zloy. Two of my most trusted associates that take care of, you know, safety concerns whenever they need to be taken care of. So there's that guy right there. And here's this guy. Now, this guy right here, his name is Rocco. Yeah, he doesn't really mess around too much. You don't want to get in his way. And then this is his partner right here, his good partner, Moose. Yep. So Moose and Rocco, they're just going to hang around here in the All-Store to make sure everything's 100% legit. There's no craziness. They're just going to keep an eye on stuff. Yeah, you know, it's a beautiful place here. We have to make sure we let Zloy know that we've done this. Let's go on the outside. I'm going to make sure he is aware of who is taking care of him and making sure that he's got all the security that he needs. We wrote himself a little book. We wrote a book for him. Let's read it. Dear Zloy, this is a beautiful shop. It would be a shame if anything happened to it. It has become obvious to me that there is a criminal element at work on the server, and I just want you to be safe. I've asked two of my most trusted associates to make sure that your shop remains safe for all customers. Just let them do their job. They won't bother you unless provoked. I look forward to hearing from you about my insurance money. DC. Oh, by the way, we signed the book, Safety First, by the Dad Father. You know, just because. So anyway, our two guys, our two associates are going to just be making sure everything's taking care of business in here. Everything's on the up and up. And that Zloy is taking the appropriate steps to make sure I get my money back. Yeah, we want to make sure that, you know, everything's being taken care of. I really want my money, Zloy. You owe me 1,700 diamonds. Please, make it pay. All right, so we're not done in this episode. We did the main thing we wanted to get to. We sent the message to Zloy that we needed to, that, you know, we're keeping an eye on him and we're taking care of what we need to do. We've also loaded up the diamond tree. Now it's time to head back to the base and get working, at least doing a little bit of discussion and layout work for the Endless Village. We'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, so we're back here at the base. I just had to come up here to the old sheep farm and get a little bit of wool. This thing's working like a dream. It's perfect because we don't need, like, huge... We're not trying to sell wool or anything. We're not, like, trying to take over the wool market. I mean, Tom's doing a good job there. I don't think we need to worry about it. But what we are trying to do is use some of this wool for some of our sort of layout purposes. Let's just get a couple stacks. I don't even know if we're going to need this much, at least in today's video. I think that we're going to try really hard, though, to mark out where we're going to build our houses for our Endless Village. Let's go over here and land up on the Leap of Faith Tower. We'll just go, like, right up here, maybe. This is a good level, I think, so we'll be able to see most of the area. Yeah. All right, so we started with, like, a little bit of a road idea, but I think we're going to sort of scrap that. I'm going to clean that up in just a minute and get that all taken out of there, because I think what we're going to do is we just want to start... I want to do, like, vague, like, kind of circle... like a circle design. I don't think we need to actually lay in like official circles, but I think we're going to just start placing in houses, and they're just going to sort of surround the Leap of Faith Tower and then eventually go all the way out, literally as far as we can see. And of course that's going to be probably, I don't know how many houses, maybe hundreds upon hundreds or like 5. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. But I think we're going to start our layout process over there, and we're just going to go in and start putting in some houses. We may have to do a little bit of landscape, and we're probably going to end up clearing at least some of those trees. Maybe not, though. Maybe we could just kind of run houses all along there and then to start the process. The hardest part, I think, is actually going to be getting started. Once we get started, I think we're going to be in business, that's for sure. All right, let's go over here and see where we're going to put our first house. Maybe we can put it like... make sure I understand our landscape here. Let's just go up here on this little hill and just take a quick look around and see. Okay, so that... Okay, so maybe starting here is a good place. I mean, we want to try to get as many of these little houses in as possible. So maybe we'll start over here. This is a good layout area, maybe. And we'll start our first house. So it's going to be... these aren't going to be super big. Maybe like 5 by 5. Bases on them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already, it took us what, like 2 seconds? 2 seconds to have a wrong size house. All right, let's get this fixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's say that's the first house. Okay, that's where that one's going to sit. And now we want to have another one, maybe like up against this back wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like there. Okay. All right. And then as we come through, hello sheep, you kind of scared me there a second. As we come through this little low part, right? Let's have another house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yep, so that's 3. And then maybe, I mean, we need to have a little bit of room for some decorations, but, you know, we have this little walkway sort of forming through here. Now, this is going to be our first time, I think, we want to do something a little bit different. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's put it like this. Let's get rid of these guys. What's the best tool to break a wool with? Shears, maybe? I don't know. All right, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. And I can put this in here temporarily like that. Okay, so this is going to be a diagonal house. Is that the right measurements? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I don't even know how to count wool. Man, we're in trouble. We have to build all these crazy houses. I can't even put the numbers together right. All right, let's see what's happening here. Does this guy need to come out? All right, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like one too many. Anyway, we'll just leave that right there. Oh well, we should probably go ahead and fix it. You would think counting to 5 would be pretty easy. I want to try to make them all uneven numbers. There we go. So there's that house. Okay, so now that's our 4th house that we've got kind of drawn out. Now maybe we have another square house over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yep. So you can see that we've sort of started to space these in here through this little like ravine. Maybe we'll go up here now. We'll give a little bit more space. We're going to have a road that comes through here. We want to have, the goal is ultimately to make this look truly like a village. So we're going to have little pathways and like walkways down through the middle. I think it's going to be really fun. All right, let's go up here maybe. And we can put in one more house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that in like that. Okay. And now if we pretend like this is maybe a street that comes through here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we could go out there. We could cut right through that like there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay. There we go. Now, at least that's a start. It's not anything too fancy, but we need to do a ton more layout. I think I'm going to do some of that off camera. But before I go off camera and work on this a little bit more, let's just take a little fly up here and turn around and see if we can start to see what we're talking about here. So literally, we're just going to have houses everywhere. Let's go up and actually land on the Leap of Faith Tower. I think that gives us a good view from up here, maybe. Okay. Yeah, so we can start to see these little houses that are going to be dotted all over the place. You can also see how many we're going to have to make because we want to spread them out all the way and sort of just cover this entire area. The goal is where if we can see, maybe not over there where those trees are, but everywhere that we can see standing up here on the Leap of Faith Tower, so maybe all the way out through there, all through in here, of course, even over there on that little island there, which is pretty cool. We'll do something cool over there. And then all the way, as far as we can see, we want to have all these little houses. Oh my goodness. Now I'm getting a little bit nervous because this is a tremendous undertaking, that's for sure. All right, let me go in and put a couple more of our little temporary houses in, and then maybe we can throw one together real quick and just see what it looks like. I mean, I think that might be kind of fun. So I'm going to go place a bunch more of our sort of markers until I run out of wool at least. And then maybe we can build one and just see what these guys are going to look like as we start putting them in. I want to have a couple different styles, but I also want them to be sort of a repeatable style. So in real life, I live in like a housing development. And most of the houses here, they look pretty much the same. There's just a couple minor modifications to make them look a little bit different. I mean, the house that's right beside me looks a little bit different than mine, but the house that's up the road, 3 or 4 houses, may be an exact copy of mine. Maybe they have a different layout inside, but the outside looks the same. And that's sort of the idea that we're going through. A lot of these houses are going to be repeats. We just don't want to have the repeats right on top of each other in all cases. All right, I'm going to go back to work putting in some house designs, and I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we're back. Okay, so we've got a bunch of houses laid out here. We're going to just build one, just to give you guys like an idea of what these things are going to look like. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, I think. Oh my goodness, these dogs are going crazy. Oh man, let's not pay attention to what's going on over there. It's a circle of life happening. Okay, so there we go. We want to try to make these kind of cool, but also at the same time easy to build and somewhat simple. So there we go. All right, so that's cool. I think maybe they want to be just another block taller. Now we can certainly vary where the doors are on this one. This one, we might put it right here. Why not? But I think we just need to go up a little bit higher. Let's get ourselves some spruce planks while we're here. We can kind of start putting some of those in as well. All right, so let's go up one more. We'll do like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Yeah, that should be good. 4 high. Should be all right. Put some beams in here. Give it a little bit of structure up here on the roof. There we go. All right, so these actually need to come out. We'll replace those with a beam. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. So there's that. Actually, I was just thinking maybe we don't want to do that. Let's leave these blank for just a second. Let's get a floor in this thing. I didn't bring a shovel. All my shovels are tied up in the diamond mining thing. There's so much gravel on the ground in the Bedrock edition on Minecraft. If you don't know, man, it's all over the place. Kind of out of control. We will put a spruce floor in these buildings, though. I think that will look okay. We also probably want to strip these because that makes it look cool, I think. Let's strip all of these logs, take the bark off of them, make them look kind of cool. Kind of mutes them a little bit as well. I think that looks all right. All right, let's go see what we can do for a roof. It's going to be fairly simple, little roofs on these guys. We're going to outline all of our roofs, I think, like so. Let's go like that, and then we'll go. All right, and then we can take these guys out. Those are just extras. And then we'll go like that, and like that, and like that. Okay, and then we'll do this. This guy's got to be like that. Yep. Does it get to be nighttime? We have to go sleep through the night in just a second. Okay, and then we go like this and like that. Yep, so this guy needs to not be there. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go sleep through the night. I also need to find some cobblestone if I can find some. We'll go over here to the base of the Leap of Faith Tower. Take a quick little nap. I wonder if there's some cobblestone in that box. That would be amazing if there was. Let's see. Ah, yeah, perfect. Okay. There's a bunch here as well. Little house number 1 sitting over here. Now, these may not all be this height. We may end up making some of them taller. Who knows? We may be like some double height houses. I mean, that might be kind of cool. Let's go put all that. Let's strip that guy and go. Oops. We go there and there. Okay, we'll do the same thing on the other side since we're conveniently down here on the ground. Let's strip that log and put one of these like that. Okay. Okay, so then we're gonna run. Let's go and get this back side of the roof done. These aren't going to be super fancy houses. Hopefully, no one was under the impression that we were going to build like I don't know, several hundred of these little houses, and they're going to be like super detailed. We can certainly come back maybe at a later date and do some work. And make some of them a little bit fancier. Okay, so we have that going on. All right, so now we need to just put in just a simple spruce roof with the logs. I'm a big fan of sort of covering these, using the cobblestone as sort of like a outline on these roofs. Okay, Perfect. All right, and then if I had a crafting table, let's see, can I make one? Yeah, let's make one. Then I can make a couple of these. And then we can just run these across the top like so. Perfect. All right. And I think that's probably okay. Now, we have to make a quick run up across the way. There's some blocks that I forgot. Let's eat something real quick. And then we're going to go up there and grab these other blocks. And we'll just finish up this little house. I think it's going to look pretty cool. All right. We need I was going to build like a big, huge mushroom with these. But then we decided to go with bone blocks and concrete blocks. So we have... back here in our little valley that time forgot area that we were doing, we built some bees for our mods. We've got some shulker boxes back here that have some goodies. Let's see. Is it this one? No. No, not that one. This one. I want to make the walls of these, and then we have some of those as well. What's in here? Bone blocks. Okay, man, we have so many bone blocks. It's not even funny. All right. Let's fly back over. Maybe we can, as we come in, we can take a quick look and see sort of the scope of how big this build's actually going to be. See that little house sitting over there? It's just a little tiny house. Can you imagine having this whole area filled with them, all facing different directions, looking awesome? I think it's going to be cool. All right, so let's put this down. Let's grab some of these brown mushroom blocks. Stack will be plenty. And then we can go... like that. Maybe we'll put a window right there. I think that's going to be cool. We're going to have a back door to this one as well. Let's just keep it just like that. We'll put a window in this side. And then this we said was going to be the front. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this block taken out. Let's put that in. Get this block taken out. We'll do that. All right. So I brought myself a couple spruce fences as well. And we're just going to make like a little bit of a like a garden here in the back. We'll keep it all. Maybe we'll find an animal to put in there. That'll be kind of cool maybe. And then we've just got to put our doors in. Oops. All right, where's my crafting bench? Let's go make real quick another door. Okay. All right, perfect. We need to get rid of these blocks. Can't believe I didn't have a shovel with me. Okay. All right, and we're going to have a door there, and then we're going to have a door here in the back. So we can come out here in our little garden. Maybe we'll find an animal to stick in there. That'll be kind of fun. All right, there we go. And then the only other thing we need to do, sheep, what are you doing in my house? Crazy thing. Is we just need to cover up this part right here like that. Let's get some more of those. And go 1, 2, 3. Now we have that covered. Now we have a little bit of an interior. I don't know what we're going to do, but one thing that I certainly want to do is we want to get a little bit of light in here. So I brought some shroom lights, and I'm just going to put a light there in the roof. I think that's going to be okay. We probably need to do a little bit of terraforming here just to give us a little bit more room so we can come in. And there is essentially our first little house. We probably want to do a little bit of decoration. Maybe. I love the way those bone blocks give us like a different feeling though. I did bring a little bit of glass with me. We'll put some gray glass in there. Can I reach over there? Yep. There we go. That's all done. And there, I think, is our first little house. I think it looks pretty good. It's just a little tiny thing. Some of them are going to have chimneys. Some of them are going to be different heights. I think it's going to be kind of cool. And we just need to start building them. So now that we've got our first little sort of template house done, now we can sort of go crazy and start putting in all these other houses, which is probably something that we're going to try to work on in our next episode. So, until then, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my Truly Bedrock Let's Play series, where today we took care of some much-needed business at the Diamond Tree, we sent Zloy a little bit of a message, and we started, barely, started our Endless Village. It's going to be fun around here in the coming days. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.